Hello, boys and girls and theys and thems. Hello, everyone. Hello. Today, today, we are going to be watching Superman. We're going to be watching the very first Superman, the Christopher Reeves Superman. Um, I've never seen these at all, but the couple weekends ago when I went and watched Lilo and Stitch with my parents, the live action one, we stopped at EntertainMart and I found these. Um, but we're not actually going to be watching like the DVDs of these. I'm going to keep those sealed for now. Uh, I'm actually just going to watch it off of HBO Max because they have the 4K edition on HBO Max, and I'd rather watch the 4K for the first time opening my disc. But I also went back yesterday to Entertain Mart when I went and watched yesterday I went and watched Megan 2.0 and F1. I'm not gonna do reviews for those this week, but I did go and watch those yesterday. And I also bought a new SSD. Anyway, I went to Entertain Mart yesterday and I got some more movies. I've now switched to new channels, so now I have Findawg rewinds for my movies. And then when I start doing gaming again, I'll have Findawg XP for that. And then I also have a channel for my clips and shorts, which is called Findawg Clip and Shorts. That's all the housekeeping I had for this. And yeah, let's get into Superman. I've been preparing for this for quite a while now. I haven't watched any of these Christopher Reeves Superman films. The only Superman film I have seen is Man of Steel, but I've also seen all of the DC shows now because I just caught up and finished Superman and Lois. That was the only one I hadn't watched. So I finally caught up and watched all of the CWDC stuff. I also watched the first two seasons of My Adventures with Superman, and I've been trying to continue on with the Harley Quinn show too because I watched like the first season and half of the second season, I think, and then stopped watching it because this was still when it was on DC Universe. But then they switched over to Max, so yeah, now all the DC stuff's over on Max where I can watch it. But yeah, those were some good old days. DC Universe. I watched a lot of stuff on that. Watched Harley Quinn and the Titans and Doom Patrol and all sorts. Oh, Swamp Thing. I watched it. Yeah, but I'm not familiar with too much of Superman, so that's what we're gonna get into today. Is watch all these Superman films before James Gunn's Superman comes out here in what's today? Today is June 30th. That so I have 2 weeks to catch up on all these before James Gunn's Superman film comes out. So I'm gonna watch the original four Christopher Reeves films this week, hopefully spread out. I'm gonna try and hopefully watch all four of those this week, and then next week I may watch Superman Returns, and I've heard that there's a documentary on the Christopher Reeves Superman, so I may throw that in and watch that documentary as well. And all of these I will try and have up on my Patreon before James Gunn's Superman comes out. But the edited versions over on YouTube, I'm gonna try and promise that I'll get the first and second Superman up on YouTube beforehand. But I'm not promising that I'll get the others up until after James Gunn's Superman comes out. So it'll be probably between Superman and the release of Fantastic Four. I'll try and squeeze out the rest of the edited down Superman reactions. But let's get into the very first Christopher Reeves Superman movie, starting now. Oh, well, loading screen. And an ad for the new Superman. I don't want to watch the trailer for that. Skip. Okay, now I'm on the HBO screen. Bum bum bum. Okay. June 1938.
Even the great city of Metropolis was not spared the ravages of the worldwide depression. A great metropolitan newspaper whose reputation for clarity and truth had become
I love that they started out with the action comics. Marlon Brando. Gene Hackman. I've heard that name before. And a Richard Donner film. Yep. Oh, what a sequence. Ba-da-da-ba-ba. I know the classic music. Ba-ba-da-da-ba. Ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. And there he is, Christopher Reeve. Ba-da. Ba-da-da-ba-da-ba. Ned Beatty. Wonder who that is. Not familiar with that name. Jackie Cooper? Is that Lois Lane or I'm not sure who plays what. Glenn Ford. Hmm. And Trevor Howard. Man, I miss the days where they used to put the cast in the front of the movie instead of in the back of the movie in the credits. Yeah, this is nice. I like this whole cast credit sequence before the movie. I wish they'd do that more for films nowadays. I mean, it makes sense because why they don't do it now. They want to get straight into the movie after the 20 or 30 minutes of ads that you got to sit through now for movie theaters at least. But when you're sitting at home watching it, you know, you get to see who was behind each character and behind the making of the films before you even get to see what they make. It's nice. And John Williams. Yeah, like they did this for the F1 movie. They also had the casting credits popping up, but it was over the movie already starting. Which, that's one way to do it too, but I miss this. I miss this. Just 2 or 3 minutes of telling me who made the movie. The credits at the beginning of the movie, I love it. And we're just flying through the universe, seeing all the names. Directed by Richard Donner. That's a little weird seeing some stars stay in place back there while others moving at you. I'm not gonna try and complain about the effects too much. I know it's an older film. I mean, I've watched even older films. I've watched the the original Godzilla and the original King Kong. So those effects, there's nothing horrible. Yeah, in this compared to what those were, just because of that's ho- that's all they had back then. They didn't have all the advancements we have nowadays. But still, I love practical effects over CGI.
No, my good friend, his indictments written against the individual, their acts of treason, their ultimate sedition are matters of undeniable fact. I argue now this mindless aberration, whose only means of expression are wanton violence and destruction,
That's Marlon Brando, right? I think so.
threatening the children of the planet. Finally, Gemzard, once trusted by this council, not with maintaining the defense of the planet. The decision of the couple will now be heard. Guilty. Guilty. The vote be unanimous, Your Honor. It has therefore now come your decision. You have been known to disagree with the council law. Yours could become an important voice in the new order, certainly to my own.
He ain't gonna do that. Nope. You're wrong about that, General Zoll. Zoll. How do you say his name? General Zoll. Tell Zoll. I think this is the. That was mind blowing. Those are some really good effects they had there. Man, practical effects. You can't beat anything. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. No matter how much CGI you try. I mean, you can use CGI with practical effects, but nothing beats practical effects. I forget what I was even talking about before. This is awesome. What even is that thing? Something that they're trapped in.
It's
Hmm.
sky. No, word. It's genocide. We war, Your Honor. And I tell you, they must evacuate this planet immediately.
I think this is the first movie that's ever filled up my entire widescreen. Disney Plus doesn't allow you to do that.
Planet would explode in 30 days, if not sooner. I take it in simply physical. Nothing otherwise. This matters, your discussion is pertinent.
This is where they send off Clark, right? Kal-El?
Ellie, will you abide by the council?
No, can't keep his son here.
And I, my wife, leave.
They may not leave Krypton, but they're definitely going to send their son off. I know just enough about Superman to know the basics. Like I did just finish watching Superman and Lois, so I know all about their family and their sons, Jordan and what's the other one's name? Jonathan. That's his name. And I know that Jordan wasn't actually in the comics.
Why Earth children? They're premise thousands of years behind us. And their gravity. They will look at one of them. It be one of them. No.
But he'll have amazing parents.
Virgin vulnerable.
Amazing parents from Kansas. That's something I still need to watch. Smallville. I've never seen it. Maybe I'll do a full reaction series on Patreon for that. I wouldn't post any of that to YouTube, but maybe I'll do a watch along series for Patreon only for Smallville. If you guys are interested in that.
We will never feel the richness of life. All that I have, all that I everything feel. I bequeath myself as your life be seen through mine. This is all I can say.
Was that is that kryptonite? They're sending him with kryptonite? Huh. Huh. Oh wow. The whole place is being destroyed. What the hell's going on? Is that well, according to Superman and Lois, it's her ex-husband who is the one that destroys Krypton. I don't know if that's canon or not though, but that's how it happens in Superman and Lois is it's her ex-husband who she has a kid with who is Superman's stepbrother or half brother, whatever. I don't know if that's accurate for this or the comics. It's strange that all of this just suddenly started happening though. What is that? What's that giant red cloud that's destroying Krypton? I don't really understand any of this. What in the world? So they got too close to the sun or something, and the sun and Krypton blew up at the same time? They made each other like react and blew up, or what? I, I don't really understand any of that.
It's a accumulation, all the scientific fact. It doesn't get
Not that it really matters, because the only thing that matters is, Krypton is gone and Kal-El or Clark is being sent to Earth.
It's just written for you to interfere with my history.
Oh, They're about to have a rude awakening. Meteor! It's a meteor! Ma and Paul Kent.
I would beat all get out.
Huh. Huh. That's disturbing. That's pretty disturbing. Having a naked child just pop up out of the ground like that.
Yeah, pray, good Lord.
I'm surprised they allowed that.
Honey, with your handbrake up there.
I'm really surprised they allowed that.
First we got to do when we get home is find out who that boy's for family.
Yeah, he came from outer space. Did you not see?
Martha, I'm thinking what I think you are
Yeah, he's an alien.
Say he's my cousin in North Dakota. And just now orphaned.
thinking. Now, you saw how we found Clark Kent. Are you listening to what I'm saying?
No. Huh. He already has his powers. Huh.
Gang! Gang, hustle, let's go. Step on sneaking. Hey, let's have all those things ready for us, gang. Yes, sir. Okay?
What a time gap. We went from him being like 4 to 5 years old, already having powers, to now being in high school.
Don't bother with you. Pop them in with the other equipment.
Thank you, Clark.
Oh, that's Lana. Hmm.
I hope I missed her going up to Maryland's. Play some Rex.
That's his best friend, Lana. Her?
Sure. Sounds like it'd be allowed. What are you talking about? It's just stacking all that. Honey's got to clean it. Yeah. Yes, Clark.
Is that the I can't think of his name. Damn it. What is his name? I know she said Brad, but I think that's what she said, but that's not. That's the. Who am I thinking of? Oh, he's just as fast as the train. He's not even running. He's like floating. He's not even on the ground. He's above it. That was cool. That was cool. Yeah, he beat you
How'd you get here so fast?
because he's Superman. Yeah, you're in.
Told you's an odd boss. Get out of here. Showing off a bit, haven't you, son? Didn't mean to show off, huh?
Sure, you didn't.
Yeah, no, you do all these amazing things, and sometimes you think that you will just go best unless you can tell people. Is it showing off? It's like doing the things capable of doing. No. Bird showing off when it's eyes. No. He thought that people would take you away because when they found out, the things you could do, he worried us a lot. One thing I do know, son, and that is you are here for a reason. It's because
To be Earth's protector, you just gotta figure that out. You gotta figure it out eventually.
yeah,
Yeah, it's not to show off.
Pop, Brad, come on, come
You
on.
gotta use your powers for good, not for showmanship or for just being popular. Oh no. Is this really where he dies? Did he really just collapse and die right then? Damn. Wasn't expecting that. I thought he was gonna have Papa Kent for at least this movie. Oh, and I found the name I was looking for. The name I was thinking of was Kyle. Lena and Kyle. But I don't think that's
Those things I can do,
that dude.
and I couldn't even.
Sad. I thought we were gonna have Jonathan Kent for at least half the movie. How old is Clark? I don't think they've said. I'm assuming he's about 16 or 17. Probably more. I'd say probably more like 16. Oh, he found his rocket. He found his spaceship. Oh, he found. Oh, I think that's the kryptonite. You don't want to get close to that. Oh, is that crypto? Do they already have crypto? Or is that just another dog? Because in Superman and Lois, it kind of pissed me off that he didn't get crypto until after Lois died in the finale. That kind of pissed me off. I was like, really? You're not gonna bring in crypto until after he
Has
loses
to be.
Lois, and it's gonna be like just in the 5 or 10 minute montage
I knew this time would come.
of the finale.
We both knew it. They found you.
Yeah, it's time to come clean. Time to tell him where he's really from.
I talked to Findawg yesterday. He said that to help out and all.
Do you know where you're headed?
Metropolis. He's gonna become one of the
Remember,
best reporters.
always remember.
Oh, this is. Oh, I completely misunderstood where he was going. Yeah, this isn't the time he goes to Metropolis. This is just the time he goes and tries to find the what is it? The fortress. I forget what they call it. But yeah, this is where he's gonna go try and talk to his AI dad. Oh, well, I got that wrong too. That wasn't kryptonite, was it? That was that was the thing that they used to build the fortress. I guess I'm not very knowledgeable on Superman after all. Like even after watching Superman and Lois, I still getting things wrong. Huh? Beautiful. That is beautiful. Huh? Hell yeah. Now he gets to go and train with his father, Jarrell. Huh? Yeah, there he is. There he is. Oh, I thought it was gonna be actually him, not his face, but I guess that works.
The knowledge that I have there are questions to me, even though you've been raised as you remain what I want. By the time we return to the confine of your galaxy, 12 of your years have passed. Chosen Earth. It is now time for you to reach our new world.
It's definitely no Interstellar, but I do love these effects.
They can be a great people though they wish. They only lack the light to show the way. My only thing.
Huh. Strange. So now it's been a year. He's he's been training for a year with his father. We didn't get to see a training montage or anything like I was hoping we would, but that's right. Now we are moving to
Okay,
Metropolis
this
and
is it, Mac. Only planet.
yeah, becoming a reporter. Nice.
Take me out for hey,
Did he go back and see his mama? Go back and see Mama Kent before he moved to Metropolis, though? What's his friend's name? Jimmy Olsen. That's his name. Is that Jimmy Olsen? And I bet that's Lois Lane. Yeah, Lois Lane and Jimmy Olsen.
How do you spell massacre? Story, Jimmy.
good report. Makes
Some great. Chief, here's that story on East Side Paste. The way I see it, it's a banner headline. Remember my
Oh,
dialogue
wow.
expose on the sex and drug orgies in the senior citizens home?
Clark Kent.
Oh, hi. Okay, nice to meet you.
Looking good, Clark.
It's got everything. It's got sex, it's violence, it's got the ethnic angle. I mean, look.
Yeah, so is the lady with a foreign accent.
This could be the basis for a whole series of articles making sense of sense psychology against it.
That was good.
Boy, garbage. The big planet has
That was good.
Gosh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shut up like that.
Why would anyone want to make a total stick look like a fool? Mr. Kent,
Sorry, man.
it's black and no sugar. Right, Chief? And don't call me sugar. He's giving him city beat.
Gee, that's my beat.
Not only does he have a snap, fleshy throat style, but he is, in my 40 years in this business, the fastest typist I've ever had.
Fastest typist I've ever seen. Yeah, very true.
Excuse me, wife. I was wondering if perhaps you could arrange for half my salary to be sent to this address on a weekly basis.
He sends a check every week through his sweet great old mother.
Actually, she's silver haired.
Huh.
Thank you very much, Miss Wright.
Sends half his check to his mama.
Any more at home like you?
Not really, no.
He truly is Superman.
Yeah, right here. There's some papers. Right there. There's some.
All right.
He is the best of us.
Oh, fantastic. No, and this really great guy, you know. Hey, Nicholas. Yeah, if that was me, the minimum was stupid.
Wonder how much reporters make.
Hi, Lois.
How's just your first day on the job?
Oh, well, frankly, I think the hours were sort of longer than I did. But gosh, well, I'd say it's been swell.
Swell.
Yeah.
There are a few people left in the world who feel comfortable saying that word.
One word.
Huh.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, Marquette. Yeah, hi.
Huh.
Sure.
I love this atmosphere of the city.
Hi, Jimmy Olsen was fantastic. Come on. Get in. Hurry up. Do anything. These guys are coming. Come on. Here? Yeah. Please don't get at me, sir. Just a minute. Now, I realize, of course, that the times are tough for some these days, but this isn't the answer. I'm going to turn over a new leaf. Good for you, sir. That's the spirit. I'd have to rip off this lady's purse. Of course. Now, come on, lady. Hand it over. Well, what are you doing?
Kick him in the face. Yeah.
I guess it must have ended.
Traded.
No, he saved her.
Well, really, Lois. Supposing that man had shot you. Is it worth risking your life, $10 through credit card, a hairbrush, and a lipstick?
You just described the contents of my purse.
Huh.
Taxi!
He used his X-ray vision.
Hey, Otis. So what's happening, partner? What we got? You got it on this. We'll make Captain by midnight. Hey, Matt. Hey, Otis. Just get really planted here. Hey, Otis. Two hands
Can't get past the dog.
Cross 46. We're on foot. Over and out.
Ready for departure on the
I'll call for backup. Be careful, will you? All right, it's all right.
They're gonna lose him though. Yeah.
Metropolis transportation, the top transportation, Buffalo, Syracuse. All aboard, boarding.
Huh. Of course. Of course he's down here in the subway.
Armis, make it track 22. I seen him and I'm right on him. Track 22.
I doubt that's gonna reach that far. Awesome.
Crazy that brain can generate enough power. Those legs move.
Huh. 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 Fancy. Did he survive? Or did he get ran over?
Right.
He got ran over, didn't he? Darn. That's a clever move on Lex Luthor's part, though. Having a wall that he can just move in and out with a button.
You're really sick.
Sick, Mr. Smart. Sick when a mere days from getting the crime of the century. I need you to congratulate the great criminal mind of our time. Hold on. That would be too obvious. I grant you. Charismatic.
Why do so many people have to die for the crime of entry?
What? You ask me? He's a brilliantly diabolical leader of our time. Right? What? Mr. Luthor? Yes, I was just talking about you.
Nincompoop. He really is a nincompoop.
Under those cat-like reflexes.
Spider-Man like reflexes.
Mr. Luthor, I'm sorry, but why am I not reading? Because I haven't given it to you. Right. Thanks to the generous help of the United States government, we're about to be involved in the greatest real estate swindle of all time. Before that, he said, stocks may rise or fall, but they will always need land paid through the nose to get it. It's a pity that he did see from such humble beginnings how I've created empire. How many girls do you know who have a Park Avenue address like this?
Park Avenue address?
A few miserable rooms off a common elevator. What more can any ask? Get this last update right into composing. All right.
Don't say it.
Go.
Right. 95 sports prize winner. What?
Mercy and preserve.
Oh, hi, Clark Knight.
Here, carry that for you.
Thanks a lot.
I was wondering if maybe you'd like to have a little dinner.
Gosh, I'm sorry, I'm booked. Good night. Who answers the two
Nope.
questions? Yeah, good.
Good. Unshaver let up.
She works and works and works.
I would come in a week.
Oh, can I taste the airport?
Huh.
Maybe we can.
Could you be a pet mail that for me?
Oh, sure. Nine. Planet Cropper won the ground. Planet one, go ahead. Roger, Planet one, you're cleared to land. Wind 20 at 15, gusting out to 29 or 89.
She gets her own helicopter ride. That's nice. Daily Planet has a way to get in contact with helicopters. Wonder if it's their own helicopter. Oh, the helicopter got caught. Oh shit. Oh shit. Help, Clark, help. Help, Superman, help. You should be listening to Lois Lane. I know you got super hearing. Where are you at? Oh no, she's about to fall. Come on, Clark, help. Where's he at? Has he not learned how to tune his ear into one person to constantly be able to help? I know he does that eventually. Where the hell is he? This is horrifying.
Come on, back. Get back.
There he is. Come on, Clark. Get up there. Huh. That ain't no phone booth. Not no proper phone booth. Well, that works.
Excuse me.
That's okay.
There he goes. His first save is Lois Lane.
Easy, miss. I've got you.
You've got me. Who's got you? uh, watch out.
Gentlemen, this man needs help. Well, statistically speaking, of course, it's still
Exactly.
the safest travel.
Flying is the safest way to travel. I'm sure you'll figure out a name.
You.
The effects don't look too bad. Oh, we got our own Tom Cruiser climbing up the outside of a building. See, I just wouldn't trust those windows. Superman is standing above him.
Hi there. Nothing wrong with it. Going down. Officer. Good evening, Officer Mooney. Well, they say confession for the soul. I'd listen to this man. Next line.
I love the reactions of people seeing their first superhero. Go help him. Go help him, Superman. You gotta go help the police. They're, oh, they're about to get away. Don't step in and help. Huh? Good vibrations.
Don't believe me.
Was that a reference to
Moves as well. Why's that screen? Because
the Beach Boys?
no, give me hands like something bluebirds. Omni, continue what you start. I'll be off in a few minutes and I'll meet you there myself. Mooney,
All he needed was Lois Lane
hi. Okay.
to help him start saving people.
Come on.
She was the first one, and now he's going around the city saving tons of people that night. Huh.
Bye, Frisky. Calm down.
Wonder if they actually filmed this at night. That's what it looks like.
Metropolis Airport, this is Air Force One. The latest weather report.
Whoa!
Well, not too good.
Damn. And that's why you don't fly during a storm.
Yeah, break. We lost 4 hours and that way. 10 miles, that is 10 miles, 6,000 feet.
Got yourself a new engine.
What the hell happened? You got our engine back? I'm saying what it is. Just trust.
Huh. Damn. That was good. That was good. Superman being an engine.
Your guess is as good as any. True or false? Go off wrong. Answer.
This guy. Is this the genuine art?
The call would have been. crime industry, a man will just naturally face the challenge of the century. A mere liar, which I would gladly sacrifice, by the way. The opportunity of a robot half out of it. Now look, we're sitting on for the story of the century. What name of this flying whatchamacallit to go with it? I don't think that he would let himself do any cheap promotions and stuff.
Because why would anyone? Why would any superhero? Well, any good superhero.
Right. The insight on this guy. Does he live? Who is? What's his name? What's hidden under that cape of it? Batteries?
That's the real question here.
That,
Is Lois Lane going to be dating Superman?
Whichever one of you gets
Or is she going to be dating Clark Kent in this movie? Or both? Is he going to reveal that he is Superman?
What are you getting around about for? Get the story.
Because it could be either. And it's been both. It's been that she's dated Superman but not Clark, but then she's dated Clark but not Superman. Like, it's been both, and it's been weird, but I have no idea.
8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
I have no idea what's going to happen in this movie.
We're in my life. Cinderella bites the dust.
Good evening, Miss Lane.
Why? Oh, this whole thing now.
Well, there's no trouble at all if
No.
we come back later.
Judy, come on. Just don't play, all right?
You know, there must be a lot of questions about me that people in the world like to know.
Of course, yes. Don't tell me
Yeah.
you're cancer, right?
Huh?
Would you like a glass of wine?
No, thanks. I never drink when I fly.
Thank you. Can you get started with that interview? Well, start with your vital statistics. Are you married?
No, I don't. But if I did, Miss Lane, you'd be to know about it.
Love this.
How old are you?
Over 20.
Figure you.
6'4", Dan.
About 6'4".
I'm about 5'10", so he's got like
225.
half a foot on me.
225. Oh, I assume then that well, putting it bluntly.
Yes. Yes, I do. I'm hungry.
Do that you can see through anything. Totally imperfect pain.
So far.
Oh, I'm sorry, I embarrassed you.
Oh, no. No. Oh, yeah, you know, I don't have a problem seeing through lead.
Do you have a first name?
What do you mean, Ralph or something?
No, I mean like
Sorry, Miss Lane. I didn't
Huh.
know it was you.
Oh,
That is interesting, though. I never knew that he couldn't see through
what's your
lead.
background? Where do you hail from?
It's hard to explain, actually. See, I'm from a planet called Krypton. No, actually, it's K-R-Y.
Really? Or
I like pink birds, Lois.
wow, why are you here? There must be a reason for you to be here. Gonna end up.
Not this country. The whole world.
We don't read that low.
He's here to protect the entire world.
Just how back fly, by the way. And how to propose we do.
That grabs me.
I need it.
He'll be warm enough, cuddle.
Said that just to keep somebody's imagination. What? Oh, no, he's nothing. He's just.
Try it. You can look at it. I mean, yeah, it would be scary, though, to be that far up, but you got Superman holding you. He's got a death grip on you. He ain't gonna let you go. Them, he's taking her everywhere. Flying around Statue of Liberty. That's pretty cool. Wonder how many films the Statue of Liberty has been represented in or shown in. Where are you going now? Yeah, hold out your arm. Act like you're flying. He ain't gonna let you go. That's cute. And she goes down and down. Well, Superman and Lois.
You read my mind. Do you know what it is you do to me?
Can't read your mind, but he can
There's star.
hear you if you whisper very quietly.
Here I am, kid out of school. Looking, querying, like a little girl shivering.
Yeah,
Can you picture the things I'm
I
thinking
don't
of?
think anyone would want to. That would be a power that
Children, they
I
are
would hate to have, to be able to
all
read
the
people's minds.
wonderful things along the sky.
Almost got hit by a bird.
You like read my mind.
Well, he did take her around the world like I thought he would, but he did take her around New York.
I forgot the timer says.
Hmm.
You okay?
Uh-huh.
Good night.
Hmm.
Hi, can I come in?
Oh, yeah.
Lois, for goodness sake, didn't you hear me knocking?
Uh,
You haven't been,
oh, no, no.
well, certainly hope not.
No, I mean, I need a brush to fix my hair.
Listen, there's something I have to tell you. I'm really, but then I decide, well, darn it, I'm going to show you the time of your life.
Clark,
That's Clark nice. She's very
I
flustered
was
by
thinking maybe we
Superman.
could go to Hamburger or whatever.
It's the application of the galaxy that he mentions.
How'd she get that photo?
Too good to be true.
it's too good to be true. He's 6'4", has black hair, blue eyes, doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, and tells the truth.
Others can get ingredients on a chewing gum wrapper and unlock the secrets of the earth.
Nothing. 42 is the answer to the universe.
You want in, Mr. Luke? No. That's Neanderthal. I didn't see it because I was.
Stepped on his foot. Or, yeah, stepped on his
The
hand.
interview says that the planet's ergo. Do you know why number 200 so vitally descriptive to both you? It's your weight and my cube. Now think. Floated and went into space. It is reason to assume drifted to Earth.
Right.
Jawohl. Voila.
Meteorite in Kansas.
A meteorite found in Addis Ababa. I know I'm going to get rat mouth for this, but
You mean to us they are just meteorites? Radioactivity is so high to anyone from the planet Krypton. You mean iron bullets can't hurt this? But this stuff here.
Now, how did they figure that out?
Doesn't it give you kind of a
like the shadow you're going to get when you try to lay rock on him. You can see you cover miles with those super peepers.
nor can Superman through lead, and kryptonite will destroy him. Any questions, class?
They're wearing an Addis Ababa.
Looks like a noose. You know, it's just a wrap around.
How did they figure that out, though? Like, I understand
Everything
Lois
good.
wrote about him
See
being
with
from
face.
Krypton and not being able to see through lead. But how did How did they figure out that he could be harmed by kryptonite? What the hell's that for? It was a prop, so they would stop. That makes sense.
All right, get on the red, get an ambulance down here. I don't want to hold convoy up any more tonight. Sergeant, I won't have one of my men doing it. I wouldn't be prepared to do myself. Yeah, but sir, get an ambulance. Somebody hurt. Oh. All right. I don't trust you, Otis. Would you? Victor, 238, 1 to 60. Wait. 117. Yeah, I wrote it down.
And 7. Yeah. Damn.
Fourth one's
Was it Lonnie?
He didn't even care about driving the vehicle anymore. He was.
Yes, Mr. Cole.
How are they getting all this stuff this quickly?
Him, I ask you.
Did they have like plan A through Z planned out already?
Bring it up the road.
Just in
Back
case
it
this
up the road.
moron it didn't do what Lex said. Like how how did they do this so fast?
Would you get back here the other day and get
How'd she climb up there?
well, that's back there. Is that there?
All right, now do it correctly. It's got to be 11 for the third one and 7 for the fourth one. Oh, they're at the Hoover Dam.
You know, my newspaper, Daily Planet, is very interested in him that you've never met, and you don't even know his name. Oh,
That's good play that high.
perfect. Just what I need. Thank you.
All right, everybody. Your block set fire. All right, Joe. Excuse me, Mr. White. It's not West me into a land fraud deal. Send Olson with her on his first assignment. Oh, that doesn't seem to make sense. The world doesn't make sense. Can't you ought to know that by now? He's the meteorite. How do you figure that? Well, one of them talk. This dude's game 40 years, man and boy. And I got where I am. Humility? No, humility. Betting and humility.
True.
People
Wasn't
know who you
expecting
are.
that.
Well, I was 20 years old. Before I was a glass.
Now, how did Lex figure out his frequency? I know Lex is supposed to be like one of the smartest men, but how's he figuring this stuff out so quickly and getting all this stuff that he needs so quickly? This movie is pretty unbelievable. And how did no one see him jump out this window? I'm loving this movie so far, but there are just some things that do not make sense at all. And I'm going to make things make sense, like the hypno glasses.
What the? Gee. Everyone stand back, please. Stand back. It's all right. Nothing to get worried about.
Don't you look at them still?
I tease you, Mr. Luthor.
Pretty cool. He's just like, yeah, I know, moron. I know.
It's open. Come in. My attorney will be in touch with you about the
Don't
damage
touch my
store.
cake.
Otis, take the gentleman's cape.
I don't think he wants me to, Mr.
All right, Luther, where's the gas pellet? This is a little idea I was toying with. Is that how a war brain like yours gets its kicks? Causing the death of innocent people. As you may not know, I am, as they say, in real estate. Property. How to make the land more valuable be the time you buy it and the time you sell it. In the Union. I don't need a geography lesson from you for it. Oh, yes, of course, you've been there. I do forget. It's the joining together of two landmass. Fault line is unstable and shifting, which is why you get earthquakes in California from time to time. San Diego, Los Angeles, San Francisco. Everything on this side of the line, which just so happens to be owned by,
Huh. So he wants to.
call me foolish and irresponsible. It occurs to me that
He wants to take out half of California to make himself a lot of money.
would destroy most of California. Innocent
Bye
people
bye,
would be killed.
California.
The West Coast, as we know it, would.
It's the first thing that happened in life of Chuck, too. California just vanished.
West, my West.
Goes to Del X.
Relax. Go to sleep. Most of the upper this a stick twisted where your plan possibly work. But the optic just might fall in it.
Exactly where Lois is. Is that what we're supposed to believe? She's exactly where. Her and Jimmy Olsen are exactly where. Oh, yeah. Right at the Grand Canyon. Or the Hoover Dam. That's what I meant. Not the Grand Canyon. The Hoover Dam. Nope, but Superman can take it out.
You put up the view, please. The rest is thing but a sick fantasy.
It's happening right now, as we speak.
It's
It
even you can speak. Well, I have lived in handcuffs and you would be dead. Is he maniac? You think you can hide from me by getting lead? But no, it's make you feel well. You were a great ace. And would be we all have
Mine's in California. My little fault. Not any longer.
my balloon.
Help him out. He always tells the truth, no? No. Superman lies. He lies when he has to. Really? Really? You had to keep it on there just to kiss him before you take it off. Well, that's your choice, isn't it? That's your choice.
Then I would think
Movie should be about almost over. About 20 to 30 minutes left. That'd be scary to see. A bomb with a flying dude chasing after it. Come on, Superman. You gotta go get the other bomb. What happened? Oh, shit. He didn't get to it in time. Come on, Superman. You gotta get out of there. You gotta go stop that. Dang. Lois had a close one there. Run, run, run. You gotta keep going. Don't stop. Just keep going. Avoid all those. Yeah. He's gotta use his ice breath to cool all this off. Does he not have his ice breath? I would have been blowing ice on all this. Ooh. 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 Come on, Superman. These kids are about to fall off the bridge. No, that doesn't make sense at all. That doesn't make sense at all. Holding up one part of it's not gonna fix everything else. What the fuck is this movie? It's yeah, it's still tearing apart. Like I said, man, Superman has become everything today. Get out of there, Jimmy. What the hell you doing? You gotta get the F out of there. Jesus. There's just so much destruction. Jimmy's not gonna be. No. Got him just in time. No fuel either. Oh man. Really? So he's got no fuel. Jimmy's out there about to be crushed by a rock. Man, Lex has destroyed so much. This is horrifying. This is like Tremors. Lois Lane's about to be buried alive. Oh my gosh. While all these people are about to be drowned to death. Oh no. Oh. Oh, that was him doing that on purpose. To try and form. Oh, he's gonna try and form a new dam. Brilliant. Nice. Yeah, shoving all the large formations over to build a natural yeah, natural dam, just like beavers do with sticks. He's doing it with large rock formations. Is it gonna save it though? Is it gonna hold? I did. Huh. It was just enough to hold it. Alright now, Clark, you gotta go save your girlfriend. I'm surprised you just now heard all that. I know you were busy, but still. You always gotta have one ear on other things when you're Superman. Love of his life almost died because he wasn't listening. Yeah, give her CPR. What in the world? I thought he was giving her CPR, not just giving her one last kiss. Ooh, he is pissed. He is pissed as hell. What the hell? Is he trying to turn back time? He is. What the fuck? He turned back time in the first movie? I thought that was like a second or third movie thing. I didn't realize that was this movie. What the fuck? Like I've seen this. I've seen like this of him running around the or flying around the earth. But that's ridiculous. I wasn't expecting him to use his powers to turn back time.
Instead.
He's number one or you one. While you were offline, almost killed.
Trying to save the world.
Something kind of physical out.
I mean, he just brought you back to life.
Food over snakes in America.
There's something I have to do. I'll see you
Nope.
later.
He's Superman.
It's too bad Mr. Kent wasn't here to see all this. Yeah, poor Clark. Never around when. Lois Lane, that is the silliest idea. Let me tell you something, Miss Lane.
Superman. Oh.
Clark, of course he is. No, not Clark. But,
Huh.
someday, you know, if he's
Well,
lucky.
they still didn't answer the question. Is she gonna be dating Superman or is she gonna be dating Clark? That's the only question I had, and they didn't answer it.
Good evening, Morton. I think these two men should be sitting with you now so they can get a fair trial.
Who is it, Superman?
I hereby serve notice serving notice to you that these walls here. You shut up, please, you. I think boy. You.
Thanks to you.
It's safe again, Superman. Thanks to you.
No, sir. Don't thank me, Ward.
Thanks to you, Superman. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. For a movie that was made in 1978, the VFX hold up pretty well for the majority of it. There were some things that didn't look that great, like the stars kind of threw me off every time I saw that, with some stars setting still and then others like pushing forward you or toward you, and then there towards the end when he takes off flying, when he's got rage and like very angry about Lois dying, that didn't really look that well either when he took off flying that time. Uh, but everything else looked great, like him flying around the world, spinning it around, and him flying around the world with Lois looked pretty great. Um, yeah, just there were some things that didn't look as good or didn't make as much sense as everything else. Like I know Lex is supposed to be one of the smartest people and one of the most intelligent people, but there were just some things that yeah, just did not make total sense at all. Like how did he know that kryptonite would harm Superman? Yeah, Lois found out that he's from Krypton, but he himself didn't even know that kryptonite would harm him. So how the fuck did Lex figure that out? Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then I did like that they hinted at Lois kind of figuring out that Clark is Superman. They did hint at that there towards the end. So I assumed that Clark is probably going to tell Lois who he is in the second movie. But then, yeah, again, like, it doesn't really make sense that he would spin back time and save Lois. Like I knew he went back in time eventually. I've seen that visual of him flying around the world and stopping the world from spinning and spinning it backwards. I've seen that. Just that. Like as my dad or something was, oh yeah, like as my dad was watching it on TV or as he was flipping through channels and Superman would be on TV, whatever. I would see that scene of him stopping the earth and spinning the rotation backwards, but I thought it was in like the second or third one, not in the very first Superman. How did he figure out that he would change or reverse time if he did that? And why would he do that? As Superman, why would he go back in time? Like I understand his love for Lois Lane and all that, but like they weren't even together in this film, and he had the chance to save her. Like if he had just been listening to her and trained his ears a little more to listen to everyone else, but also listen in on his mom and Lois, to always be listening in on them when they're in danger. Like he does that. He does that in the comics, I'm pretty sure, and he does that in other media like Superman and Lois. So why didn't he use that here? That would have made more sense than him going back in time to save Lois. Like I just didn't like how they handled the end there. But I mean, I understand that people love this movie, and yeah, it stands up for being a movie made in 1978. I understand why people love this movie, but for me, there's just some things that don't make sense. Um, but yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Um, I'm a fan of older movies. Like I have seen the original King Kong films, like the black and white King Kong films. I have seen those, and I have seen the original Godzilla films from uh from Japan. But man, I I just yeah, this was entertaining as hell. There's just a lot of things that I do not agree with, or that that just do not make sense to me. Maybe as I'm watching the rest of the movies, there are like four other movies, so maybe they will eventually start to make sense. But as of right now, this movie just did not make sense to me at all. I didn't understand the end there. Anyway, that's going to be it for this movie reaction and movie watch along. I hope you guys enjoyed me reacting and watching Superman for the very first time. Um, I'm going to be continuing on with this franchise and watching the other four Superman films. And like I said at the beginning of the reaction, I do also have all these other movies that I've went through and bought and tried to find certain things like the Naked Gun series uh or the I Know What You Did Last Summer trilogy. So be looking out for those here in the next few months, when closer to time when the sequels or the reboots of those franchises come out. I will be posting reactions, first time reactions to those as well. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Uh, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one as we continue on with Superman and go with uh Superman on more adventures in Superman 2. So yeah, until then, I will see you guys next time. All right, bye bye.